People underestimate the dining scene in the Midwest. I'm talking about Minnesota specifically. In our last trip, we went to visit multiple food halls in a span of a week. Now, I believe since I've been away for about 3.5-4 years, they've built over 5 different food halls in the city that you definitely gotta check out. What's up, y'all? We are out here at the Malcolm Yards in Minneapolis, Minnesota. What it is about 8 different food vendors and bars inside of a little industrial looking area here in Minneapolis. It's beautiful. The food looks amazing. I'm looking at this spot about Yo, which is actually one of my homies from culinary school who ended up being one of my sous chefs, or who ended up being a sous chef at a restaurant that I worked at, Belcor, run by Gavin Casey in Minneapolis, or NYZ, I think it was. But yeah, there's a lot of food here. We're gonna try a lot of different food and hopefully eat something delicious and tasty. And be inspired. This is the trips, man. This is fine dining, markets. Malcolm Yard voted top 5. What are you starting with?
His chicken, because that's apparently what he's known for.
Oh, honey!
She can have dosa.
Ah. What's that?
Explosion of flavor. That's the hot sauce. I need this white sauce, whatever the heck this is.
That sauce is spicy too.
No, this is a coconut sauce. This is dope.
Wheat and soy. But everything else on that dish is vegan.
Vegan? Oh,
like
nice.
the kimchi's vegan and everything.
The sauce and
Yeah.
everything.
Looks delicious. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Wow. Chef hooked it up today with this slamming salmon. You see that? Look at this thing. Look at that thing. Specializing in vegetable eatery. Slamming salmon from Adelum, yo. Check it.
Ooh, she'll probably like that. She likes salmon.
Try some?
Just make sure nothing's spicy on there. Ooh, yummy.
Oh, this is so like fresh tasting. Like.
Scallion pancakes. Ooh, sorry, I just cut into it without you.
I know. I'm saying, whatever. I'm going in.
This looks dope.
Sometimes they it's really spicy.
I need to get a little bit of everything. This looks spicy though.
Good.
I was not expecting that.
Let me try. I'll try.
That's freaking, yo, you gotta remake that. It's good.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
I love that pancake too.
Yeah.
Malcolm Yards is filled with many different style restaurants as well as dessert and bar options and event centers to rent out. I will say when we went to dine there, we went around 2 o'clock in the afternoon and there wasn't that many people there, but as we were leaving around 5 o'clock, it was getting jam-packed and crazy, and I'm glad we went there a little bit earlier. Is there more things to do rather than just eat food? Well, yeah, you can nap like my babies, or go get some ice cream from Bebezito, or even go play in the outside area where they have really cool options. But here we are at Bebezito to get some ice cream from Food & Wine's named best ice cream in the Midwest, and I will say that this has been some of our favorite ice cream. If you've watched our vlog from the last time we visited Minnesota, you saw that we were in Minnesota for 3 days and we went to eat at Bebezito 2 out of 3 days while we were there. Now that says something for us, as we don't typically go back to the same restaurant more than once unless we love it. And you know, later on we actually got to meet the owners, which was really cool for us. It's hard enough for to communicate with people because we have babies, of course, but this is a family trip, and of course work will come in and squeeze in if we can. But it's always first play, eat first and then work later.
We're out here from Danny and from Quest Crew. We're out here in Minneapolis. We just want to check out this place called The Graze. The Grazing. Minneapolis has been popping up with all these food halls lately, so we just checking them out. You heard this guy's been dropping weight like I'm picking it up, you know what I mean? He dropping it, I'm picking it up because I found it, you know what I mean?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Dude, man, what the hell?
What the hell, man? Alright, anyways, say something to the people, bro.
Don't do drugs.
Next stop is the Graze. Not Grey's Anatomy, like the graze, like you're a cow and you're just grazing in the field. And that's kind of what we did here. We walked in, came to surprise my sister who was working here, and we just ate some food in the local restaurants here. So there wasn't as many restaurants here as different locations, but you gotta admit the scenery is pretty beautiful with the rooftop and outdoor dining. I believe there was 4 dining options, but they had 2 bars with them also. One of them was a dessert bar, which was really cool. So I definitely think you should check it out. They had healthier options here, as well as some delicious barbecue. So come through and graze.
Get out of my face!
Anything.
Have you ever been here before?
Like, I've been here. He's playing football.
What's he playing?
He's playing football.
Yeah, you proud of that? He said, turn this baby shark on, we gonna play some football.
So close. You gotta get past that yellow line.
Is Uncle Danny making you play football already?
That one.
Wow,
Yeah.
you
Do it
playing
again.
football?
Do it again. Press that circle. Yeah. Yep. Go. Yep. There you go. There you go. First down. You gotta keep going. Keep going now.
Oh. Danian? Hi, Uncle Danian. Yeah.
You don't know who I am. You know who I am? Yeah? No. Post Richard. Yeah. He doesn't understand that now. Okay, go off. Go off, King.
To the rooftop.
We didn't even go on the roof.
How are we gonna? I keep gaining it back because I keep eating.
I just realized I didn't get any footage from the food hall in East Street. That was probably one of my favorites because the whole street is all good restaurants. So to make it up for you, I'm just gonna look at us looking at rings and then going to a pastry shop, which was actually really delicious.
Oh, they're a double thing.
But it comes with $400 off, so it'd be like. Aww, look at that. Documenting the occasion.
That's it. You're on candy count.
Look at her smile. Look at that.
That's pretty.
Put that on her.
I don't think you can eat that one, Jane. I think it has rum in it or something.
What?
Really?
No, he can eat that one with the tart. You can eat this one. I gave him the top of the strawberry one. He can't eat the tart. Jesus. You want to share some with Daddy?
Gotta eat some?
Daddy didn't eat some. You want to share?
For Daddy?
What do you get then?
Okay. Daddy will cut it in.
This-
Cut your half.
This is a cannelli, Jane. This is Daddy's favorite pastry.
Wow.
Whoa! Look at that eggy custard center. You want a piece? Okay, try it first, and if you like it, I'll give you more.
Chocolate.
What do you say?
Yeah, it's so yummy.
Jane, do you like pastries? Jane?
Ooh, get too cold.
Hey, I gave you that so you could eat it. This is Daddy's favorite. You just put it on the floor.
No.
There are a few places we think of when we think of pizza. Naples, Italy, New York even, Chicago, definitely not California, and probably not Minnesota. But here we are on our pizza tour in Minnesota where we were visiting multiple pizza restaurants. on a tour to discover inspiration for our next menus featuring pizza and side dishes, whether they be empanadas, ribs, shrimp, or even fried chicken. Welcome to Fine Dining, where we take a dive into a world of flavor.
Hey, yo, Chef Arugula! Oh, shit, Chef Arugula! Yeah! What's up, man? How you doing, bro? What's up?
Our first stop in Minneapolis, Minnesota happens to be at Young Joni, a restaurant you can see on Netflix documentary Chef's Table featuring Ann Kim's Joint. Young Joni and Pizzeria Lola are some of the places that we will be visiting as well in this episode, so stay tuned and see how that goes. The restaurant was super hospitable and it was a great time already going in. We heard it was hard to get in, but we got there at 4 o'clock and they let us in and we got to sit at the community table where we ordered a few pies and side dishes as well as all the desserts.
How do you feel about umami mama? Have you had that one before?
I think that was the first one I tried. I've only tried it once, but I like it because I really like mushroom.
Aiden, what do we say about throwing? When you don't want something, you say no thank you, sir.
Do you want the whole pizza? Wow, that's so good, huh? Look, cheese. Is that yummy, delicious? Is that so good, delicious?
Good job. Now put it on the plate.
Yeah!
Take a bite, take a big bite. Yum. He's staring at you. He's staring at you. Yummy. You know who I am, boy? Oh. You want cheese? Oh no, honey, don't make a mess. Don't make a mess. It's okay. Okay, help mommy.
Thank you, baby.
Yay!
Thank you. Wow. Hold your ice cube. You're welcome. Here, Joshua. That's a mango and vanilla.
We're gonna take a picture. You take a picture too? Take a picture. Just like Inception.
Wait. Okay. Ready? Fill the frame. Fill the frame, everyone. Fill the frame.
Oh, we got full frame. Jake, come. Just sit there.
1, 2. Silly face.
Oh, like.
One more.
One more, Jake.
Oh my God, did any of them come out?
Oh, these are nice.
I thought they were gonna be in black and white.
I think
I became extremely overwhelmed for the film at this next spot because I didn't get any footage of Oro on East Street. Definitely check it out because this pizza was phenomenal. Until our next stop was in Boludo. I guess this is like an Argentina style pizza. I didn't know they had pizza in Argentina, so this was a learning experience for me. The service was amazing. Our son was super cranky and woke up from a nap in the car and then ended up joining us later as soon as the pizza arrived. When we thought we were going to be able to dine in peace, that was a lie. But these pieces of pizza were thick and juicy and cheesy. One campo had chorizo, and then they also served it with some empanadas, which we got. This is a ham and cheese one for our son, but he did not eat that. He just ate cheese. And I ended up eating the ham and cheese empanada, which was also very delicious.
Jane, do you like pizza?
Yeah.
What do you like? What? Say, I like pizza.
I like pizza.
You say I like pizza?
Yeah.
Say it. Say you like pizza. I like pizza.
The next stop on our journey was at Pizzeria Lola, where I saw on the Instagram these Penang chicken wings, so you know we had to scoop them up. It was basically a Penang curry sauce with these wood fire grilled chicken wings. They had a special tomato pie with some basil, which we later ordered some pepperoni on top, and I believe this was our favorite pie. It was kimchi with some pork belly and kind of like this Korean gochujang sauce on it, as well as a tomato sauce with some slightly thin scallions which were charred, which added a nice oniony flavor. My son didn't care because he just had handfuls of cheese at a time, and of course we had to get dessert. All of the ice cream and all of the cookies.
And then this is vanilla with olive oil and sea salt. One more.
Oh, I love the olive oil ice cream.
Yes, it's so good.
Oh, but no.
Say hi. Everyone in? Joshua, right here, Jaden. Whoa. Right. Oh, nice. Not that one. Look, Jaden.
Jaden, leave it.
Woo.